Hi, my name is Troy Naventran. I'm a sales engineer with Tanium serving our enterprise and federal customers in the Mid-Atlantic region. Today, I want to talk to you about how Tanium is enabling and empowering our customers to take control of managing their endpoints and drastically improving their security posture. In order to achieve this, we must address IT hygiene across your organization. Today's enterprise environments are complex, which makes it difficult for IT to achieve endpoint protection at scale. Not having basic visibility and control into your environment makes it nearly impossible to manage IT hygiene and answer questions like, can I deploy a patch to my endpoints and how long will it take? Is there any known vulnerabilities running in my applications? Are they up to date? How many unmanaged connected devices do I have on my network that I'm aware of? And am I paying for software licensing that aren't being used? I'm going to show you how Tanium can help your IT operations and security and compliance teams answer these important questions. What you see here is how Tanium is addressing our customers' critical use cases like threat intelligence. We can also provide real-time data feeds into your existing SIEM investments like Splunk. We can bring in file reputation metrics. And Tanium has out-of-the-box integration with ServiceNow for ticketing workflows. We also have the ability to accurately tag endpoints for asset management. On the operations side, we provide critical use cases such as patch management, asset management, and system health checks. On the security and compliance side, we are arming CISOs with the ability to discover, hunt, detect, remediate, and report on security incidents. The Tanium platform was specifically designed and built to provide IT security and operations with actionable intelligence. Tanium workflows provide visibility, control, and simplicity. We provide visibility by looking across the entire environment and provide context in real time within seconds. We provide control by being able to take that information that was just discovered and take action and resolve risk. And finally, we provide simplicity by providing intuitive tools and bringing everything into a single console for consumption. So let's go ahead and jump into a quick demo. So here we're at the Tanium main landing page, and we can use a natural English parser to quickly search and perform a scan of the environment. We can also save the search parameters for later usage. So here, we're going to simply type in get computer name from all our machines. So this is going to go out and discover and retrieve all known host names in my environment. So you can see that the process is 100% completed, and this is happening in real time. It doesn't matter if you have 5 computers or a million, the results are delivered back fairly quickly. We want to note that we're not caching any data, and we're not leveraging any type of backend database. This is a live data feed from your endpoints. So let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. I'm going to go ahead and type in get installed applications from machines with the OS containing Windows. So here, I'm interested in pulling an inventory of all my applications that resides in my Windows environment. So within seconds, you have complete insight into your Windows endpoint, providing you with asset inventory. So this is a very powerful and simplistic method of doing a deep discovery of your entire environment using a familiar search method, which you're used to doing with Google or Bing. Very powerful. So let's take a look at Discover. Discover is a powerful tool that uses our unique patent method to discover unmanaged endpoints in your environment. We believe that every IT leader need to know about all endpoints in their environment at any given time to practice effective IT hygiene. So here we're going to go ahead and click on Unmanaged. eDiscovery can collect key network assets by recording the IP addresses, first and last seen dates, operating systems, and any open ports. IT can also label and tag any unmanaged endpoints or deploy a Tanium client to that endpoint to bring that unmanaged asset into IT control. Let's look at assets. With assets, we can explore hardware, software, and configuration data from all managed systems with a predefined or a customized report. We also have the ability to export the data in a connector to other platforms like ServiceNow. So here I can view all assets, and I can go ahead and drill down to get a deeper discovery of all associated metadata within this endpoint. So let's go ahead and create a customized report. And in this particular scenario, I want to dive a little bit deeper. I want to be able, I got something very specific that I'm looking for, right? And I'm going to go ahead and create a query so that I can execute that against my search. So here I'm going to say, let's look for computers that have OneDrive installed. I'm going to go ahead and enable summary report, and I want to make sure I'm capturing the computer name as well as version, and let's do name. And we already know it's, OneDrive is from Microsoft, but let's go ahead and select vendor as well. For the attribute, let's go ahead and see if we can use name of installed applications that contain OneDrive. So once I create this query, it's going to go ahead and execute and provide me back with the data that we requested, such as version, the OneDrive name, as well as a vendor of Microsoft, and any corresponding endpoints. So another popular customer need that Tanium addresses is patch management. Patch was developed and designed based off our feedback from many of our enterprise and federal customers that were struggling with patch compliance with their existing tools. So oftentimes customers didn't know what patch they were missing and how to go about deploying them at scale. So for Windows endpoints, we provide 3 different scanning methods. The first method uses an offline CAB, which is essentially a catalog of all security updates for all Microsoft products. Tanium delivers the CAB to the endpoint and directs Windows to update to that file. So this workflow requires no additional infrastructure. We can also leverage Windows Update as well as WSUS. We also support Red Hat and CentOS endpoints. We can do repository scanning or Tanium scanning. And Tanium scanning uses the platform architecture to gather platform metadata to scan endpoints, eliminating the need for repository or satellite services. So here we can take a look at Windows patches. And the great thing about this is we can break this down according to severity level, and it has the corresponding CVEs and the KB articles that are associated with this patch. So if I wanted to go ahead and deploy deploy a critical patch, I can just go ahead and create a patch list. And we'll call this stack update 20203. And let's go ahead and add this manually. So we're going to go ahead and add this critical stack update patch. And go ahead and create this patch list. So from here, what I can also do is go to deployments, and if I wanted to create the deployment package, and I want to make sure that I'm labeling it correctly and selecting Windows. And we'll go ahead and use the local end time. We're not going to create any new templates. This will be a single deployment. We can download immediately. We also have the we have the option to distribute this patch over time in bits, but we're going to go ahead and select immediate. And we will require the end user to restart their computer once the patch is completed. And we'd like to notify the user. Let's give the user 8 hours of notification. And we'll give, let's say, a 1 hour countdown. And we'll allow the user to postpone 3 separate times, and we'll do 1 hour intervals. We'll just give it a name and a notification name. And we'll select a target of all Windows computers. And once we deploy, it's going to go ahead and get queued up, establish the connection, and we can go ahead and deploy this patch. Earlier, I mentioned the ability to easily export data from our discovery or scans to third-party connectors. Let's take a look at how easy it would be to set up a seam connection to, let's say, Splunk using Connect. First, we'll go ahead and create a new connection and give it an appropriate name. For the source, we can pull in any saved questions or queries that was previously created. So here we will do, let's do installed applications across our Windows computers. For the destination, we'll go ahead and select Splunk. We'll then give the destination name and put in either the host name or the IP address, and we're going to go ahead and use port 514. Since Splunk uses syslog, we'll go ahead and leave that alone, and we'll go ahead and create the connection. So we see that the connection is enabled, and on the Splunk side, we just want to ensure that we've downloaded the Tanium app for Splunk. And we set the corresponding data inputs. So here we're listening on 514. And we also want to ensure that we have the index set up for Tanium, and it's pointing to the Tanium map. So we can also set up an email forwarder. In this case, I've already previously set one up, but we can take a look at some of the configurations. And again, it's a matter of giving it a proper name. We can choose specific log levels. And here we're doing Tanium discovery on unmanaged endpoints. So the destination is going to be an email. And you want to enter in your corresponding SMTP gateway and corresponding port number. Here, I'm going to send it to my Gmail account. And I'm going to go ahead and run this query now. So we see that the query has completed executing. And here's our discover query that's being forwarded off the Tanium connector. So this concludes my demonstration for today. And as always, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to email me or give me a call. Thank you for your time, and have a great day.